Hello and welcome back. Support the channel by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell. If this video added value, please like it to help with the stats. And I read every comment, so let me know your thoughts below. Your feedback helps me figure out what to make next.
Complete Guide to Managing Point-of-Lay Hens, from Arrival to Replacement. Introduction. Point-of-lay hens are young female chickens that are approximately 16 to 18 weeks old and are ready to begin laying eggs. Purchasing point-of-lay birds from reputable suppliers such as Irvine's, Ross Breeders, or other certified hatcheries allows farmers to start egg production almost immediately, avoiding the costs and risks of raising chicks. Under good management, modern commercial layer hybrids can produce 300 to 340 eggs per hen during a laying cycle of about 72 to 80 weeks of age, roughly 12 to 14 months after housing as point-of-lay birds. Their productivity gradually declines after this period, making replacement economically beneficial. Preparing the poultry house before arrival. Preparation begins before the birds arrive. Remove all old litter, manure and feathers from the previous flock. Wash all floors, walls, drinkers, feeders and nests using detergent and clean water. Disinfect the entire house with an approved poultry disinfectant. Allow the house to dry completely before placing fresh litter. Suitable litter materials include wood shavings, chopped straw, rice husks. Spread litter evenly to a depth of about 8 to 10 centimeters. Ensure the house has good ventilation, protection from rain, adequate lighting, predator-proof fencing, rodent control. Install enough feeders and drinkers before the birds arrive. Provide approximately one nest box for every 4 to 5 hens if using floor housing. Receiving the birds. When the hens arrive, inspect them carefully. Healthy birds should have bright eyes, clean feathers, strong legs, active behavior, no nasal discharge, no diarrhea. Count the birds and compare with the delivery note. Immediately provide clean, cool drinking water. Many farmers add vitamins and electrolytes to the drinking water for the first 1 to 3 days to reduce transport stress. Allow the birds to settle before introducing feed. Feeding program. Good nutrition is the foundation of profitable egg production. Point-of-lay hens should receive a high-quality commercial layer mash, pellets or crumbs formulated for laying hens. Typical nutrient requirements include crude protein, 16 to 18%. Calcium, 3.5 to 4.5%. Available phosphorus, 0.35 to 0.45%. Each hen consumes approximately 105 to 120 grams of feed per day, depending on breed, age and temperature. For a flock of 500 hens, daily feed consumption is about 52.5 to 60 kilograms. Always keep feed fresh, dry and protected from rodents. Do not feed moldy feed. Water requirements. Water is even more important than feed. A laying hen drinks approximately 200 to 300 milliliters of water daily. During hot weather, consumption may double. Water must always be clean, fresh, cool, available at all times. Clean drinkers every day. Never allow birds to run out of water because even a short interruption can reduce egg production. Lighting program. Layers require approximately 16 hours of light each day to maintain high egg production. Natural daylight may need to be supplemented with artificial lighting, especially during winter. Sudden reductions in light can cause birds to stop laying. Maintain a consistent lighting schedule throughout the laying period. Collecting eggs. Collect eggs at least 3 to 4 times every day. Frequent collection reduces cracked eggs, dirty eggs, egg eating, breakages. Handle eggs gently. Store them in a cool, clean room. Do not wash eggs unless absolutely necessary. Daily management. Observe the flock every morning and evening. Look for birds that are sick, injured, weak, not eating, not drinking. Remove dead birds immediately. Keep accurate records of daily egg production, feed consumption, mortalities, medication, vaccinations, sales. Regular record keeping helps identify problems early. Vaccination program. Although birds purchased as point-of-lay are usually vaccinated by the supplier, consult your veterinarian or supplier to confirm the vaccination history. Depending on local disease risks and veterinary advice, booster vaccinations may be recommended. Common diseases vaccinated against include Newcastle disease, infectious bronchitis, fowl pox, infectious bursal disease, Gumboro, Marek's disease, normally given at the hatchery, egg drop syndrome, Where recommended, vaccines should always be stored, prepared and administered according to the manufacturer's instructions and local veterinary guidance. Biosecurity. Preventing disease is easier than treating it. Restrict unnecessary visitors. Provide foot baths containing disinfectant at entrances. Wear dedicated poultry clothing and footwear. Control rodents and wild birds. Quarantine any new birds before mixing them with the flock. Dispose of dead birds safely through burial or incineration according to local regulations.
Common diseases. Newcastle disease. This highly contagious viral disease can spread rapidly through a flock. Symptoms include sudden drop in egg production, twisted necks, paralysis, green diarrhea, coughing, sneezing, high mortality. There is no cure. Control depends on vaccination, strict biosecurity and rapid isolation of suspected cases. Infectious bronchitis, a viral disease affecting the respiratory system and reproductive tract. Symptoms include sneezing, coughing, watery eyes, reduced egg production, thin-shelled or misshapen eggs. There is no specific treatment. Supportive care and vaccination are the main control measures. Fowl pox, spread by mosquitoes and direct contact. Symptoms include wart-like scabs on the comb, wattles and face. Difficulty eating, reduced egg production. Control includes vaccination, mosquito control and isolation of affected birds. Coccidiosis, a disease caused by microscopic parasites that damage the intestines. Symptoms include bloody diarrhea, depression, weight loss, reduced appetite, poor egg production. Control includes keeping litter dry, good sanitation and using approved anticoccidial medications under veterinary guidance. Fowl cholera, a bacterial disease. Symptoms include swollen wattles, fever, green diarrhea, sudden deaths. Treatment requires appropriate antibiotics prescribed by a veterinarian. Maintain strict hygiene to reduce outbreaks. Egg peritonitis occurs when egg material enters the abdominal cavity. Symptoms include swollen abdomen, difficulty walking, reduced laying, loss of appetite. Affected birds usually require veterinary attention. Good nutrition and proper flock management reduce risk. External parasites, red mites. These blood-feeding mites hide in cracks during the day. Symptoms include restlessness at night, pale combs, reduced egg production, anemia. Control includes cleaning the poultry house and using approved poultry mite treatments according to the label. Lice. Lice feed on feathers and skin. Symptoms include feather damage, constant scratching, poor feather condition, reduced egg production. Treat with registered poultry insecticides and clean housing thoroughly. Ticks. Ticks suck blood and can transmit disease. Symptoms include visible ticks on the skin, anemia, weakness. Control by treating birds and poultry housing with approved acaricides and removing vegetation around poultry houses. Internal parasites, roundworms, tapeworms and other intestinal worms reduce productivity. Symptoms include weight loss, poor feather quality, reduced egg production, diarrhea. Control by following a strategic deworming program recommended by a veterinarian and maintaining good sanitation. Egg production. Point-of-lay hens usually begin laying within 1 to 3 weeks after arrival. Production increases rapidly and reaches a peak of 90 to 95% lay under excellent management. Peak production usually lasts several weeks before gradually declining. A well-managed commercial layer typically produces 300 to 340 eggs during one laying cycle. Egg production for 500 hens. If each hen produces 300 eggs, 500 times 300 equals 150,000 eggs. 320 eggs, 500 times 320 equals 160,000 eggs. 340 eggs, 500 times 340 equals 170,000 eggs. This is equivalent to approximately 12,500 to 14,167 dozen eggs. Around 7.5 to 8.5 tons of eggs, depending on average egg size. Actual production will vary depending on breed, feed quality, health, management and mortality. Replacing the flock. Commercial farmers usually replace laying hens after one production cycle because egg production declines and feed efficiency worsens with age. Birds are commonly replaced at approximately 72 to 80 weeks of age, after they have completed their most productive laying period. Before introducing the next flock, remove all old birds. Dispose of litter safely. Thoroughly wash and disinfect the poultry house. Leave the house empty for a suitable downtime period before bringing in new birds. This helps break disease cycles and prepares the house for the next productive flock. Summary: successful layer production depends on purchasing healthy point-of-lay hens, providing balanced nutrition, ensuring constant access to clean water, maintaining a consistent lighting program, practicing strict biosecurity, monitoring the flock daily and following an appropriate vaccination and parasite control program. With good management, a flock of 500 hens can produce 150,000 to 170,000 eggs during a single laying cycle, providing a reliable source of income while maintaining excellent bird welfare.
Before you go, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and comment your biggest takeaway below. It takes 2 seconds but makes a massive difference for the analytics and helps this video reach more people. Thanks for watching.